Satnam, I'm Nirvair Singh Khalsa, and here we are in the month of October. And so October is a wonder and beautiful time in the state of New Mexico in the USA. It's the weather cools down a little bit, but there's still some bright sunny days. The leaves are turning, and this particular state is known for growing chilies, hot chili peppers. And so there's that smell in the air of people having fires because it's cool in the morning, of pinyon fires because that's the local wood that's burned in people's wood stoves and fireplaces. And then people are roasting chilies as well. So it's just a delightful time of year. This month we're going to work once again out of the book Your Own Infinity, which has a bunch of great kriyas in it, as well as these quotations from Yogi Bhajan, which it was interesting because we formatted them in a poetic form. So it looks like, and they almost read like poetry. I mean, they read smoothly, but it's interesting the kind of impact they have. And each one of these is dated so that you can actually take a look at the lecture if you want in the Yogi Bhajan Library of Teachings. We're going to do a meditation to conquer self-denial. And he taught this in 2001 in April 3rd. Now, this idea of self-denial, you kind of think about this as, giving up something, that is bad for you. And so, but the perspective that Yogi Bhajan talked about means accommodating something that is actually really good for you. And that is to embrace the spiritual side of yourself. And essentially, in this lecture, which is quite interesting, is that you deny your wholeness of self just on a regular basis by distraction, by diversion, by fantasy, by training, by what everyone else is doing, and that the true part of yourself doesn't really get as much time and energy that would be advantageous for you to actually engage in that part of you. In other words, look to the inner self, look to the soul, and don't deny that it actually does exist, and that you want to keep the inner part of your world in balance with the outer part of the world, because everything works in polarity. So once again, we're going to use that mantra, Hara 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 Gobinday, and he used Nirnaamay mantra. You've probably heard it in White Tantric Yoga. And so you can, use the music for the meditation, or you can chant it a cappella as well, to that tune or in a monotone. And once again, it uses, whenever you're working with the hands, you're working with different parts of your brain. And so this time you're going to actually start in prayer pose, and then you're going to slide your right hand down and your left hand up so that the fingertips of the right hand are kind of on the mounds of the fingers of the left hand. And then you hold this so the top of this finger is actually even with your brow point. So you're going to hold it up pretty high. And you have a little pressure on the mounds here, like this. It's an interesting position to hold. For this one, the eyes are going to be closed, and you're going to be chanting the mantra, Guru Gyatri, Gobinday, Mukanday, Udhaaray, Apaaray, Haree-ang, Karee-ang, Nirnaamay, Akaamay, with the 4 huds in between. For breaking blockages, for bringing prosperity and creativity, and for this case, it's a key for you a key mantra for you to actually bring yourself into balance, so you're really paying attention to that soft, quiet voice inside the spiritual side of yourself, the soul part of yourself, as well as all the action, the activity, the accomplishment that you engage in with your outer world, in your outer life. And so right at the end, you're going to hold the breath in for 15 seconds, and you're going to press, and then exhale, inhale, hold, and press, exhale, and then third time 20 seconds, where you're really pressing on the fingers as you hold the breath in. So it was originally practiced for 31 minutes. We're going to do it for 11 minutes. So I hope you enjoy this month of October, and we'll be doing this Kriya together this entire month. Sat Nam.